Progressive. I attend United Christian Academy, Nederland, Texas, and the title of my sermon is Victory in the Struggle. I'll be starting off by going to Matthew 14:29 through 31. And he said, "Come," and when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, "Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, "O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" I'm sure you are all familiar with the story of Peter walking on the water with Jesus. But when I read the story, I see it as us facing struggles and challenges in life. And to summarize what I just said, we see that Jesus was on the water. He tells Peter to come to him, and Peter does. But as he begins to walk, he notices the wind is noisy, rough, and I'm sure the waves were tough and pulling him as he took each step. And so he begins to get scared, and he starts to sink. And the only thing he can do is call on the Lord to save him. And the Lord stretches out his hand, and he catches him, and he asks him, why did he lose confidence in him? Then they go back into the ship, the storm stops, and everyone that was in the ship with Peter starts worshiping Jesus. And so the reason I told you this story of Peter and Jesus on the water is because we may not have to walk on water like Peter did, but just like him, there's going to come a time where it feels like the wind is blowing hard, the current is pulling you every step you take, and you may feel as if you're beginning to sink because your situation looks like you can't pull through. But if we could just call to the Lord and say, Lord, I may have found myself in a situation that seems impossible to overcome, or that may feel like I'm destined to fail. But Lord, no matter how it looks, I'm going to keep going because I know you're going to make a way for me to prevail over my situation. And if you do that, I promise you, he'll not only be there to catch you, but he'll also give you the strength and the ability to come out victorious over your situation. And so I want to close with this. Your problems are going to seem tough and difficult. You might feel scared, overwhelmed, and it might feel like you're beginning to sink. But just like Peter, if you can call on the Lord, he'll be there to save you, lift you back on your feet, and make a way for a victory.